Hello there, welcome back to the channel. So the name is Kissiwaa, and in today's video we'll be looking at the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship, which is an opportunity given to international students to pursue a one-year master's degree program in the United Kingdom. Now this program is fully funded right from application through to the end of the program, plus is going to support your dependent as well. So if you want to know more about this, if you want to know all about this, just stick and stay and watch the video to the end. So the Commonwealth Shared Scholarships was basically set up to contribute to development needs of Commonwealth countries by providing training for skilled and qualified professionals in academics who would not otherwise have been able to study in the UK. So this is basically the purpose for which this institution was established. Now let's look at how you can apply to the Commonwealth Shared Scholarships. So first of all, applications are open from now till Thursday, 12th December 2024 at exactly 4 p.m. GMT. Now you must apply to the CSC's online application system directly. Now applicants are advised to complete and submit application as early as possible, as the online application system will be very busy in the days leading to the application deadline. So kindly take note of that. Now applicants must apply to an approved master's course at a participating UK university, and we're going to look at the approved courses and then the universities as well. So no need to worry about that. Now you can apply to more than one course and to more than one university as well. However, the scholarship will be given to just one of the courses or one of the schools. So you also have to take note of that. And the scholarship program is for masters and not for undergrad or PhD study. In terms of documents needed in applying for the scholarship program, all that you need is a proof that you are a citizen or have a refugee status in an eligible Commonwealth country. We'll look at the country shortly. And a copy of your valid passport or national ID card showing your photograph, your date of birth, and then country of citizenship. You should also have your full transcript detailing all higher education qualifications. Okay, so these are basically the documents that you will be uploading onto the online application system, and applications will be considered ineligible if any of the required documentation is not included by the closing date. So there's no room for documents to be uploaded later or after the 12th of December 2024, 4 p.m. GMT. Now there is an advice to all applicants, and you can look at that maybe later. Okay, now to the chosen university and to the courses, we will also go much or into details, but these websites will help you or guide you in your choice of program and then institutions as well. Okay, so you can also have a look at that. Now let's look at the eligibility of the applicant. To be considered for this scholarship, you must be a citizen of and have been granted refugee status by an eligible Commonwealth country, or you should be a permanent resident in an eligible Commonwealth country. Then you should be able to start your academic studies in the UK by the start of the UK academic year, September 2025. And so by 2025, you should hold your first degree of at least upper second class, that's a 2-1, or a lower second class degree and a relevant postgraduate qualification, usually a master's degree. Okay, however, I will encourage those who have lower and do not have masters to still apply. You see, sometimes based on your personal experience and then your professional experience, you might be in a better position, or you may stand a higher chance of being selected for the scholarship program compared to somebody who has a first class or second upper. So even with a second lower without a master's degree, I also encourage you to go ahead with your applications. Okay, now you should not have studied or worked for more than 1 year or more in a high income country. You should take note of that. And you should be unable to afford to study in the UK without a scholarship. Lastly, you have to provide all supporting documentation in the required format. So this is the eligibility for applicants. For the eligible countries, we have Bangladesh, Belize, Botswana, Cameroon, Dominican Republic, Eswatini, Fiji, Gabon, Ghana, Grenada, Guyana, India, Jamaica, Kenya, Kiribati, Lesotho, Malawi, Malaysia, Maldives, Mauritius, Montserrat, Mozambique, Namibia, Nauru, Nigeria, Pakistan, Papua New Guinea, Rwanda, St. Helena, St. Lucia, Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, Samoa, Sierra Leone, Solomon Islands, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, the Gambia, Togo, Tonga, Tuvalu, Uganda, Vanuatu, and Zambia. So these are the eligible countries from which, if you are a permanent resident, a citizen, or you have been granted a refugee status from any of these countries, then you can apply for the Commonwealth scholarships. And you have to complete an online application form, okay? And these are some of the questions, or these are the questions you're going to um, find on the application form. So you'll be required to list all undergraduate and postgraduate university qualifications obtained. You also have to list up to 10 publications and prizes if available, okay? And you have to provide details of your employment history and explain how the experience gained supports and is relevant to the program to be undertaken in the UK. You also have to list names and positions of 3 referees who qualify to comment on both their capacity to benefit from the proposed scholarship in the UK and their ability to deliver development impact afterwards. So, one of the referees must be a current employer, if applicable. Then you are to provide a development impact statement in 4 parts. Okay, in 4 parts. So, in the first part, applicants should explain how the proposed scholarship relates to the development issues at the global, national, and local level. And then also, you have to explain how the proposed scholarship relates to the development issues connected to this chosen Commonwealth Shared Scholarship development theme and the wider sector. For the second part, you should explain how you intend to apply your new skills once the scholarship ends. The third part should explain what you expect will change in development terms following the scholarship, including the outcome that you aim to achieve, the time frame of your implementation, and who the beneficiaries will be. The last part, which is the fourth part, applicants should write about how the impact of their work could be best measured and evidenced. So applicants are also asked to confirm what their award objectives are and how each of them will be met by the scholarship program. They are also to confirm what their career plans are for the next 5 years following the scholarship. And they are also to confirm their long-term career plans. They are to provide a detailed plan of study. Again, they are to provide a personal statement to summarize the ways in which their personal background has encouraged them to want to make an impact in their home country. Applicants may wish to highlight any areas where they have already made significant contributions. Okay. And lastly, you have to summarize the ways in which you have engaged in voluntary activities and the opportunities they have had to demonstrate through leadership or in leadership. So this is how the application form will be filled, or the questions on the application form. So you should be prepared to have answers to all of this before you start with your application. Anyway, you can start with your application and then you can continue later. But as it has been advised, you are to submit your application as early as possible so you don't have problems with your submission when the deadline is getting nearer. So for the selection process, applicants will be considered according to the following selection criteria. Okay, they'll look at your academic merit, your quality of your research proposal, which means that there will be a research proposal which that will be asked for, okay, in submitting your application. Then a potential impact on the development of your home country. Okay, so these are all that you need to know about the selection process. The interesting part of the scholarship is the benefit that comes with it. So for the financial assistance, the scholarship provides approved airfare from the scholar's home country to the UK and return at the end of the award program. Okay, and also it's going to cater for the approved tuition fees. Full fees are covered by agreement between the UK university and then the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. Okay, then also you're going to be given an allowance of £1,378 per month. And if your university is in the London metropolitan area, then you will be given £1,690 per month. You're also given warm clothes allowance where applicable, and then there is also thesis grant towards the cost of preparing for thesis or dissertation where applicable. You are also given study travel grant towards the cost of study related travel within the UK or overseas, and contribution towards the cost of mandatory tuberculosis tests where required for a visa applications. And lastly, if you're a scholar who has a child or children and is widowed, divorced, or a single parent, your child is allowed to move in with you, and they're going to give a child allowance of £590 per month for the first child. If you have more than two, then the second and third child will receive £146 per month. Okay, now the child should be under 16 years of age, and they will be living with you. That's if they will be living with you in the UK. So this is the benefit of the scholarship. Now, if you are disabled, there is a full assessment of your needs and eligibility for additional financial support that will be offered by the Commonwealth Trade Scholarship. So this is the benefits that comes with this scholarship. Okay, for more inquiries, you can read more about this scholarship on the frequently asked questions page, and you can also send your questions through the contact us forms. You ask any questions and then they will respond to you as soon as possible. Now we're not done. Okay, so with the universities that you can apply to under the 2025 Commonwealth Share Scholarships, these are the universities. They are quite a lot. So the university is here, and then the number of scholarship that they're giving to students is also beneath it. Plus, you can visit the university's website and a contact or email that you can reach out to ask any question at all about program application and then requirements or anything of that sort. So the maximum a university can give you in terms of the scholarship is 8, and then the minimum is 1. Okay, so every university has a different number of scholarship they are willing to give out. Okay, so yeah, these are the universities. Now, in terms of the programs, every university has a different or a particular course or programs that they are willing to support students who apply to this program. So they have grouped those courses, and under access, inclusion, and opportunity, these are the universities and these are the programs to which you can apply to. Okay, these are the universities and then these are the programs as well. And then under innovation and entrepreneurship, these are also the universities and these are the programs as well. Okay, and then under global peace, security, and governance, same here, universities and then the programs that you can apply to. So it runs through all the categories, but it covers most of the programs that you can find out there. Most of the programs that you will be interested in. So it has a wider scope. You can explore, go through the university's requirements. If one university's requirement is too tough, you don't meet that requirement, you can move to the other university and then look out for the program's requirements. Yeah, so that is basically all for today. Thank you so much if you've stayed till now, and let me know in the comment section where you're watching today's video from. And if you liked or enjoyed this video, if it was helpful, please do want to share my videos and like it. If you haven't subscribed, please do want to hit on the subscribe button and join the family. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. It's a bye for now.